Hey Sneakies, welcome back for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4. In this episode I'm going to be joined once again by Ace McKnight, aka McNasty.
Hello Sneakies and hello peoples.
So this is going to be a special episode because we're going to be making some announcements, and the first of which is going to be a very cool subscriber tournament we're going to be hosting here in our very own Sneaky Universe Clan Dojo. Now this event will be taking place exactly 1 week from today on Sunday, July 27th. It will be at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, so I know many of you are spread out all across the world in different time zones, so you will have to convert that to your very own to figure out exactly when it's going to be taking place for you. And we'll go over exactly how to enter and what restrictions there are in just a bit.
Right, and if you're in the UK, expect it to be around like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m.
Yeah,
give or take.
Roughly 5 hours ahead of us or something like that. Whoa, what the heck was that?
Who do you think it was?
Blame Sapper.
Hashtag blame Sapper.
Alright, so we're going to head in here. We're going to watch these duels going down. We have some of our clan members in here fighting for the video. All kinds of people. And we're going to have Ace list off some of the restrictions that we'll have for this tournament.
Okay, so the rules and restrictions follow. You can only have a melee weapon only, you can use no primaries or secondaries, no sentinels, no abilities. Every Warframe is okay though, but you have to win 2 matches in order to move on.
So that means you basically have to win 4 rounds out of 6. Because each match is
Correct.
3 rounds technically, whoever best 2 out of 3. If you're not familiar with the dueling system in this game.
Correct. Which is kind of buggy as it is.
Yeah, it's pretty buggy. Like, we actually just had some people shooting outside of the arena, and they were taking our shields away and causing all kinds of chaos. Hashtag blame Sapper.
And if you can't tell, we're pretty slow running as it is because of a Valkyr's Warcry ability, I believe it is.
Yes, this is not the normal running speed for poor Excalibur. Oh, look at that.
As we all get knocked down. Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty buggy, but this should still be a fun tournament for us to have.
Yeah.
And we will have some rewards for the top 3 winners, by the way. And Ace actually has that list for us.
Yes. Okay, so the rewards as follow. There are 5 different rewards, but only 3 of them will be picked. 1 for each of the top 3 players. The list follows as this. An alternate helmet for pretty much any Warframe that I have in my arsenal, or maybe G might have. The Latron Prime, the full set of it. The next one is 3 Nightmare mods, which follow as Lethal Torrent, Constitution, and Vigor. The 4th one is a Mag Prime set, and 5 is basically Flow, Natural Talent, Master Thief, or Streamline. You get to pick 2 to 3 out of those depending on what happens.
Yes, and also depend on how many people are participating in this particular event, which is, by the way, open to every single one of you watching this video, every sneaky. Now, entering will be very simple. All you have to do is be a subscriber, so if you have not already hit that subscribe button, make sure you do so. And also, post your PSN name in the comments. Now, more than likely, all of the people who enter are not going to be able to show up. There might be things that come up or whatever, so we will probably have to make substitutions. But we'll be prepared to deal with that and any other issues that may arise. Anyways, the entry period will begin as soon as this video is posted, and it will run all the way through this Friday, July 25th. It will end that Friday night at midnight, which is technically the beginning of Saturday, US Eastern Time. So make sure you enter before that. The reason for that is because we need some time to actually set the matches up. We need to pair people up, and we need to have it all prepared in order to actually have this tournament take place on Sunday, so we need some time to do that. And that will pretty much be the gist of it, so hopefully this turns out to be a pretty successful event. That way we can host more things like this in the future. If you have any ideas on something you think would be a cool little event we could probably do, just leave us a comment below and we'll definitely take it into consideration. Also, make sure you don't forget to click like on this video if you enjoy this series. The more likes we get, the faster these videos keep pouring out, even on a daily basis if you want to see that happen. And I will also use the number of likes to determine how much interest there is in this type of event in the future as well. Now, one last announcement before we move along in this video. In the past, I've mentioned interest in live streaming via Twitch, and that is still something I'm very interested in pursuing. In fact, I will actually begin live streaming as soon as I hit 30 followers on my Twitch channel. So head on over there, it's twitch.tv/xxsneakygxx. Same exact username as I have on YouTube, so it's pretty easy to find. And I'll even put an easy link in the description so you can just click on and get right over there. If you don't already have a Twitch account, you can just set that up. In fact, you can actually link it to your PSN account, so you can actually watch me live stream right on your PlayStation 4. And I think it'll even give like a little notification when I begin live streaming, or I think it calls it broadcasting or something along those lines. And you can either watch it on there, you can even watch it on the actual website on your computer. I'm not sure exactly how often I'm going to be doing it, but when I do it, I'm probably going to do pretty long sessions, like we're talking hours at once. That way as many people as possible can get in and watch it. I'll even have like different aspects where I can have people drop in and out and join me for games. I can do Warframe, I can do a ton of PC games, pretty much open to anything. I could even do some Destiny maybe after that comes out. I tried to do the Destiny beta, but unfortunately I don't have PlayStation Plus right now, so I'm kind of out of luck on that front. So I really hope I'll be able to renew my subscription by the time the official game comes out. Hopefully I can, because it's still a little bit of a ways off. Now let's take a moment to skip ahead, that way we can take a quick look at a nice little addition that we put into the Clan Dojo that continues where we left off from the previous Clan Dojo video. Now as you can see, Sapper has been so kind as to follow me. And we're going to go down here. This was previously a locked node, and we've actually put an elevator in here. Actually, technically, this is Ace McKnight's call. He added this one here specifically. By the way, we do need to actually make sure that we give credit to the person who's actually mostly responsible for building the clan and being in charge of it in general. That person is Mr. Narwhal. He's basically built this entire thing from scratch himself. So he's put all the time into getting all these formas and all the resources, and he's really the one that's been in charge of the Clan Dojo this whole time. I appreciate when everybody thanks me and everything for it, but it's actually him you should be thanking. And that's really funny how we're running in slow motion, pretending there's a big explosion behind us. You know, just like any typical generic action movie these days. Anywho, so this is basically like a Zen garden, I guess you could say. And the only additional room that's been added onto it so far is right down here. This is actually our newly upgraded barracks. Previously, I believe we were a shadow clan, and that means you can only have up to 100 members. However, now we're up to a mountain clan, as we're about to go over here and take a look in this room options terminal. Yes, mountain barracks increases the clan size to a maximum of 300. So that means we now have a ton of extra space. In fact, it's almost 200 open spots that are currently available. So we definitely need new people to join, and we definitely want to send invites out to you. We will invite anybody who requests to join. However, you need to make sure that you leave your previous clan first. Do not ask to join. Do not request to join without leaving your old clan first. You will get an invite no matter what if you ask to join, because we're not anywhere near our maximum of 1,000 clan members that Warframe currently has as the max cap for it. So if you do not leave your clan beforehand, we're not going to sit there and message you back and forth. Just make sure you leave it beforehand. We don't need to be wasting time for no reason. Also, please do not request to join if you plan on leaving, or if you are going to leave randomly. Some people just join and then they leave within a couple of days for some odd reason. I'm not really sure why. But we're only going to be dealing with loyal people, so if you are going to stick with us during your Warframe career, feel free to request an invite. We're not going to deal with clan hoppers though, so please don't waste our time with that nonsense. And we are also recruiting for our alliance, so even if you don't want to leave your current clan, that's okay. You can actually have your clan join our alliance, that way we can still work together in Warframe and, you know, go out and dominate like we clearly look like we're ready to do here. Look at this, we can even go through each other. We'll mess up anybody's day. Like, I personally wouldn't want to cross paths in a dark alleyway with somebody who could literally walk through people. That's just not going to end in a good time. Alright, so as an additional bonus to this episode, we're going to do a Tower 4 Exterminate Mission. Tower 4 keys were just added in this last update. They do bump up the challenge a bit from Tower 3, so this will definitely be a challenge, especially for my poor Excalibur, who failed very miserably a couple episodes back, but he's gonna get another shot to redeem himself.
And to be fair, those enemies were dealing like nightmare mission damage.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyways, for this episode, we're gonna have Goku 6 as Valkyr, Ace McKnight is Nyx, Jay Diggs will be taking Rhino, meanwhile I'll be the infamous Excalibur. And here we go. Infiltrated, here we go. Alright, so this is basically the same as all the other exterminates, except I'm not really sure if there's more enemies or not. That seems like it's about right for 4 players on any other exterminate. Except, of course, for the difficulty level of these enemies, which actually hasn't been too bad so far. Oh, damn. Excalibur's in trouble, though. I'm gonna have to make some good use of his abilities, which is something I severely have been lacking of.
Good thing I have rejuvenation on to keep you alive.
See that? This is why I like you, Ace. You're such a nice guy.
Of course, I do it mostly to benefit myself.
Aha, that's where McNasty comes into play, everybody. Alright, so...
More or less.
Yeah. So, Radio Blind is actually supposed to be Excalibur's best ability, even though it's not his most powerful one, it's not considered that way. So I'm going to have to try to actually use that in this video, which I did not do in the last one. Let's see if we can use it on this poor guy. Aha! You're blind! What are you going to do now? Oh, that's right, you're going to get sliced and diced.
Or pinned up to the wall, whichever comes first.
Or maybe a little both. Feeling pretty generous today. Alright, so we got 39 enemies down. We're slowly but surely approaching that 153.
What's this room? Haven't seen this before.
Yeah, it doesn't come up every time. It comes up pretty often.
Wonder if there's anything special in here.
I think there are some rooms... Ah, no, blah!
The curse of the room.
And of course, I unequipped my secondary before I started this, so I can't even do anything on the ground. Okay. Alright. We need to blind some fools here. Blind! There we go. Taught them a lesson. Now, I remember when I first started playing this, one of my earliest subscribers for Warframe actually told me that Super Jump was a useless ability, but I've actually found as I've been using it more often, it's actually pretty fun to mess around with. Like, there are some areas where you need to, like, climb up walls and Excalibur can just jump right up to them. He can, jump up in the air and slam down. Like, I can mix some of that in here in a moment if I see an enemy. Maybe, possibly. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, here's one. Super jump! Boom!
Nice. Meanwhile, you killed my mind-controlled heavy gunner.
Oh, whoops. Well, you know what, Ace? It might have been pretty helpful to have alerted me to this little strategy I had going on.
It would have, but then you couldn't have demonstrated it so soon.
Well, I still have plenty of opportunities. We're not even halfway through this yet.
True.
Alright, so...
And I hate that laser.
Hey, what?
I hate those lasers. Especially the ones in defense missions.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying. Like... Oh, going the wrong way. What am I doing?
Ow.
You know that room that you go in and sometimes there'll be lasers, like, pointing in all directions?
Oh, yeah.
I was playing a void mission. What was that?
That intersection room, yeah, I know that.
I was playing a random void mission with some random people that I went into the recruiting section and just joined their room when they're advertising to have people join them. Radio blind! Aw, oh, man, I need to extend the range on that thing. So, right as we get into the room, I'm alerted to the stalker who's about to come and annihilate me. And of course, this is one of the rare times where all of the lasers actually are working in this room. So of course, my teammates actually get pinned down by it, and they're actually somehow getting killed by it, even though every other time I play in there, nobody gets attacked by those at all. However, I was assuming that they were following me, and I just went ahead to the next room, and that is when the stalker decided to make his appearance, and let's just say I did not get a blueprint.
Wasn't a fun time for either of you, huh?
Well, I guess it was a fun time for the stalker, but not so much me. Radio blind.
Oh yeah, I think I figured out how you're actually supposed to get the blueprint from him.
How's that?
Chaos. Whenever you defeat the stalker, which is around 10%, when his health is down to 10%, right? He kneels on the ground and then teleports away. What you have to do eventually is keep shooting him until he actually dies. That way he actually will drop a blueprint.
Oh, okay, because he runs away after you get him down so much.
Yes, and I think even if you don't kill him, he leaves a pity mod for you instead.
Yeah, lame mods.
Yeah.
So he's actually, I think, the only assassin who actually runs away. All the other ones will actually die and leave their bodies there.
Yeah. Well, the other ones will run away if they can't take out their target in time, within a certain time frame. Because in one of the missions, it was a defense mission, I had the Harvester come after me, right?
Yeah.
The Harvester glitched inside that defense point, like, that reactor thing. It glitched in there and we couldn't kill it, and it couldn't get out.
Of course.
So just like, a few minutes went by, it's just like, oh, Alan B says, no, what have you done to my precious Zanuka, or whatever it's called. But we didn't actually kill it, and we didn't get, like, any blueprint parts for the dead trap.
Oh, that's a ripoff.
Yeah.
I've only seen him once, but I got his blueprint and one of his pieces.
I guess you joined a random game where they killed it right as you joined, but you didn't see it.
Yeah, or he spawned and I didn't realize it and they killed him before I got into the room or something. I don't know. The way that you know, by the way, for all you viewers, if an assassin is coming to your room, he may not necessarily tell you he's coming unless he's actually coming for you specifically. But if he's not coming for you, but he's coming for one of your teammates, he will basically make it look like almost like your video cords come loose. It makes like your screen like flicker black.
About 3 times, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, I completely lost here.
Yeah, the only difference for the Grewstag 3 is that the Lotus will warn you to get out of there immediately. She will open extraction for you just to leave, because she pretty much knows you will die if you do not make it out.
Oh, so...
And if the Grewstag... if they kill you, basically they put this harness on you that makes you deal less damage to the Grenier faction and take more damage from the Grenier faction.
Oh,
It is
damn.
annoying. Yeah, we did that. We had that happen to us once when we were in, like, the, Orkin Derelict when we were doing vault runs with Dragon Keys, so... yeah.
Are they actually that difficult? They're the only assassin I haven't seen yet.
They were pretty powerful. And it doesn't help that we had Dragon Keys on.
Yeah, that just... kind of stains an old wound.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well anyways, let's go over these stats really quick. So damage dealt clearly goes to Goku 6. Least damage taken goes to me, mainly because I was completely away from most of the enemies for most of the game. And total kills clearly... oh, Goku just barely squeaks past Jay Diggs there. Headshots goes to Ace McKnight with an astounding 4. Wow, one of only 2 people to get any in that game. Bravo, Ace.
And using a bow at that. And I was using a bow at that.
Even more
so
impressive.
it was technically easier.
Well, stop trying to make it sound like it was nothing, Ace. It was quite impressive.
See that 4 impressive fortune headshots. Speaking.
4 out of how many was
Yes,
it? Like 152 enemies?
Mm-hmm. How many enemies did I actually kill, though?
Let's see. 32. So,
Yeah, over 10%. Yeah.
Better than my 0%.
Could be.
Alright then, damn it Goku, stop sending me invites. Melee kills goes to Goku 6. When obviously J Diggs was the only one actually in the running with him for that one. Nobody died fortunately, so that's all tied up. Upgrades received, I tied with Goku 6, so he's going to take that one. Abilities used, Ace McKnight and Goku 6 both tied. Accuracy, Goku 6 somehow finishes with a perfect 100%. I'm not sure how that worked out, but bravo.
Probably shot one bullet, then just went melee.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 49 of his 50 kills from melee, so Ace got that one right.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, and then pickup count goes to J Diggs. Beat everybody by a good portion, and everybody got a revive. Bravo. So, clearly Goku 6 is going to finish this episode with the MVP, so congratulations, good sir.
Yes, congratulations to you, good sir. Your prize is a congratulations.
Your prize is death. Meet me in the duel room.
You sure you want to do that?
No, he'll demolish me.
Ah.
Anyway, Sneakies, I do hope you enjoyed as always in this series. If you did, don't forget to click like. Remember, the more likes we get, the faster these videos keep coming out. Maybe even on a daily basis if we get enough of them. Also, make sure you hit subscribe to become a Sneaky today. We can continue to easily follow the series in the future without missing another video in it ever again. I'm always looking for new Sneakies to appear in these videos, aka subscribers, so if you have any interest in doing so, just let me know and I'll try to get you into one in the future sometime. Feel free to use the comment section to find other people to play with. It's a great resource for doing so. And I will see you next time for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4.